Ahoy! Alright, let's do this. Back to the PermaDeath. 18 hours, 19 minutes so far on this save file. I am now prepared to start building warp cells. And that's going to be pretty much what this episode is going to cover. The gathering and processing of materials into warp cells. I intend on making at least 80, upwards of 100 warp cells. So, it shall be interesting. Here we go. Okay. I got my hauler, good and empty. Inventory good and empty. Nice. What do I need? Antimatter. Oh, carbon. Carbon's gonna suck. Alright. Get this list together. Chromatic metals. Or copper. And oxygen. Ferrite dust. So I need 3,000 oxygen, 5,000 ferrite, 2,500 chromatic metal, and 2,000 condensed carbon. Which is going to mean I need 4,000 regular carbon. The joys. I kind of wish I got my farms a little bit bigger. This would be the time to hit up a frost farm. A really good time to have a frost farm going. Oh my goodness, I just might have to. We'll see. I know I can knock down a bunch of carbon though. I won't, it'll be a bit of a process to cut down 4,000 carbon worth, but you know, I guess that's why this is going to be like the whole episode itself of just gathering these materials. Chromatic metal. Let's start with that. I think that'll be easy. Ferrite dust. We'll leave the carbon for last. Or do we start with the carbon? Leave carbon for last. Yeah. Fill up my starship. Okay. Where's the space station? Right. I'm right above my frost planet here. Space station. Where art thou? It's gotta be covered. Yeah. Okay. I can just buy these in big old bulk piles from one merchant at a time from these, like the Galactic Trade Network, into prosperous places. Might have to travel a few times, but I should be able to get at least everything but my carbon. Oxygen, see? I need 3,000 oxygen. Oh, that's not enough ferrite. Damn it. Whoops. Whoops. Shh. I forgot. I wish the number would stay up the way it was before. You know what? Getting as much fungi as I did now seems a little bit overkill. It's 3,000, right? Yeah. Yeah, I may have way over prepped. That's okay. Coming in here with the massive amount of funds to just barely do anything, like 500,000, not 500 million units. No. Not even close to 500 million. That's 45,000. 45,000, or not 45,000. Gee. Dyslexic much today. 45 million units. It's only almost 50 million. It's not 500 million. Oh man, I put it in my suit again. Chromatic metal. Oh, I can buy it all. 2,500. And make sure I put it into my starship right off this. Need 2,500. Nice. So I just need like 2,000 more ferrite. And then I gotta go knock down some carbon. This is actually going much faster than I imagined. I think the longest part is going to be getting the carbon together for sure. I might just be able to get it done though by going to my frost farm. We'll see. Pure ferrite. Only 900 there. Okay, I need to catch some. I could buy the 900, but I'm pretty sure I can catch like 2,000 at least from one of these people flying in. Pretty sure anyways. It's only 60. Right, I'm missing ferrite. Okay, I was like, I miscalculated. But I'm missing like 2,000 ferrite right now, so. Okay. Okay. Oh, carbon is gonna suck. Do I got any recipes I looked up that are carbon helpful? Condensed carbon and oxygen. Yeah, condensed carbon and oxygen. So that's a little complicated now. Oxygen is readily available enough, though. Should be easy. Actually, I'll keep that there. Yeah, condensed carbon with oxygen gets a 2x carbon. So you basically turn your oxygen into carbon. I need to buy a bunch of plants to burn or something. I think I just gotta go do some harvesting here somewhere. Probably be best to just go right back to my little rover here. My exocraft. So let's save. Got lots of oxygen. Wrong side. I've only got 3,000? 5,000, that's right, thank you. Let's go here first. I might just do all my running around on this planet instead of going to my frost planet. Okay. Oh, that's right. I don't have that exocraft over here. Never mind. Let's see how much plant material I've got. Huh. And that doesn't burn down. I know frost crystal does. That's going to be my go-to. Condensed carbon, there's a little bit, but that's still not anywhere near the 2,000 that I need. I need 4,000 carbon. That's ridiculous. Mining laser. I already got one? Really? That's funny to me. Starting to wonder, where's the carbon? How much oxygen do I got in here? Not enough. Yeah, no. This needs to just go right back to base. Right back to where you come from. That is strictly inventory. I'm not driving it around. Whoops. Huh. Condensed carbon. Let's see. Let's take that. I've got oxygen in my thing, so I might actually be able to. I might be able to do something here with that. Hmm. Given the time it's going to take to process, I think we're onto something here. There's enough. Holy smokes. Okay, so I need to go buy like 17,500 oxygen to finish this process. So, we'll let that do its thing. I'll come back to it. Let's go somewhere random to buy some more oxygen. Already bought a bunch in that station, so I need like 17,000 more oxygen. And I'm gonna completely avoid digging stuff up and having to process carbon into condensed carbon. Hopefully with this process of using all the oxygen condensed carbon recipe. There's some videos online. The name escapes me, but I can hopefully eventually have a link to that here of where I'd run into some of those recipes. And definitely, if you didn't know about it, the No Man's Sky like Wikipedia thing there, that website is pretty good. Different information on like freighters and weaponry and stuff like that. I definitely did some reading there. It was good. His face he made. Oxygen. Back on track. Oxygen. That's just enough. Actually, I should buy it all. Nanites. That's rough. Once I get warp in here, we'll get that figured out, though. Go do some exploring. Okay. What up? Firebird? I like your YouTube profile name. What is up? I am just putting together a bunch of warp cells here. I'm in the process of refining out some condensed carbon. I plan on building a whole bunch of warp cells. Right on. Hopefully the day is being good to you so far. I've been making good progress today. I managed to get about 65 million units of bones dug this morning, and I'm just getting back to this now with this segment here where I'm gonna build a bunch of warp cells and start making my way to the center of the galaxy. I'm pretty much on the home stretch. I've got through the worst of things and getting my money gathering stuff together and whatnot, and I'm just, yeah, sprinting to the finish, but it's a long sprint. Oh, nice. Garden work. It's always fun. Playing in the dirt. I definitely enjoy gardening myself. Some more oxygen in. Yeah, so now what I'm doing here now is just trying to get a bunch of carbon together. Condensed carbon. I gotta use up all my oxygen there. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you stopping in. I sure will do my best to take care. Thank you, you too. Appreciate you stopping by in the comments and stuff there. Now, I might have gotten way too much oxygen here now that I'm thinking about these numbers. I definitely got enough oxygen. I think I might have gotten like twice as much as I needed. It's hard to say. We'll just keep going until we got enough. Which part does the condensed carbon mash into anyways? The antimatter. Okay. Two to 6, eh? Man, yeah, I got way too much oxygen. But really not actually. Because then I can just throw some on my exocraft, which is why I didn't mind buying extra. That was cool. I think I remember Firebird. Like, I'm pretty sure I've spoken to him in chat. If it is who I think it is. It has been a little while though. Gonna run out of oxygen first. Or no, they were gonna run out at the same time. Huh. I don't know why I thought they were gonna run out different. Welcome aboard. Good day to you. I'm currently going through this painstaking process of refining some carbon together here. You need a bunch of condensed carbon. Which do I got? That is close. I need another like 500 more. Right. That's 2,000. We're almost out of oxygen. A little bit extra won't hurt. Okie dokie. I should be able to build this now. Beast mode. Build another 40. Oh yeah. We are not messing around. That barely even put a dent in my funds. How goes it, James? Welcome aboard. I've just finished putting together myself a whole bunch of warp cells here. I'm ready to start running towards the center of the galaxy. Condensed carbon. Alright. I'm not really hurting for units though. I've got 45 million units right now on this profile, and my other normal save has got over 1 billion units, so I'm doing alright. I've appreciate that though. What do I need to do now? I don't think I need to do anything. I think I need to just start traveling to the center. So I can start getting getting some more nanites from discoveries. So I can unlock some upgrades for my hyperdrives. Just reminds me. Oh, really? It's interesting. I haven't really had a need to mess around with what's it called again? Duplication of items there, sort of thing. Any sort of duping to make enough money of it. Apparently it's much easier than what it used to be at the start. I'm pretty new to the game though, so that does interest me though. I'm kind of curious, but I'm not that hurt out, like not hurting for credits right now, or units I should say. Oh, I'm hurting for nanites though. That's what I'm hurting for. Yeah, I've barely done any traveling. Like I can still see my start point, but I got an A-class freighter, so I should be getting a good amount of traveling in. I just got to level up with the Viking a bit more here to unlock some more upgrades. Oh yes, Narak. That's where I gotta go last. Okay. I wonder if I uploaded any of these discoveries. Nope. I need 300 nanites to buy my first upgrade, which is awesome. So that's perfect. I got enough to buy that first one. I don't think I'm high enough level to buy the second one yet. Blue buddy. Okay, I've seen humming eggs before. I didn't know what to do with them. Wow. Yeah, wow. No, don't worry about apologizing. I appreciate those sort of tips. That's good to know. I didn't even know how to use those the humming eggs. I didn't understand how to process them. Like my main way of getting nanites in the past has been just traveling. I did a lot of exploration. A little bit of refining. Okay, yeah, I have not messed around with anything that's any close to getting me killed, sort of thing. Like I avoid danger quite actively in this PermaDeath file. Oh, my throat is just like got just like a tickle down at the bottom there. It just won't stop. Right. Yeah, you can hop on the building. I also heard that that if you dig a hole, you can avoid them as well. But I just I haven't been messing around with stuff that's dangerous at this point. I'm only missing 2 trophies on my profile, so I'm trying to get my PermaDeath, make it to the center at this point is what I'm working on with this save file and like this YouTube series. Oh really? I didn't know. Damn. Okay, so they must have did something with that. There was like the one video I was seeing that had mentioned that it was safe to go underground to fight those things. That would have been a death trap. Knowing that now, it's good to know. Nurak. Nurak Sigma. Yeah, I didn't know stuff tunneled. That's probably why I had some trouble in the past with certain things where I was thinking it's safe getting underground. I'd go and dig a hole and bury myself in with my terrain manipulator and still get killed by stuff underground. I was like, what's going on? That was on my normal save though. That sort of death-related experiences. The only death I've had on PermaDeath was on my first episode of this series. Yeah, I can understand that. This has been like a lot of pressure. I've been 18 hours without dying on this save file. My first save file that I had for the series, I died within 10 minutes though. I jumped and like fell and died. I jumped too far, but it was like a self-inflicted jump too. It wasn't like a fall or anything. Thanks. I know the trophy's definitely like under 2%, so that's what I'm shooting to get that one at this point. It's like a 1.2% of the population has gotten to the middle on PermaDeath mode. Oops. Yes, I'm on PS4. I need to make note of that in my stream title. I gotta put that in brackets at some point. The next time I make my title, I'm gonna write that down. Just so that people know, because that is a question that comes up a lot. Or I might even just put that in, I might just put that in, here, hold up. It'll still be right here, I'm gonna adjust my one quick comment thing there. Message to spectators. Throw it in brackets. Huzzah. And that'll help. I appreciate that question and all these tips you're giving me. I appreciate the tips. That's awesome. I'm not too worried about materials and stuff at this point. Like this save file has like 50 million units, and I barely used any getting the 100 warp cells that I just put together, and that should be enough warp cells to get me all the way to the middle, or at least close. Trade for blueprints. Oh, I'm not high enough level yet. Rank 5. See, these are what I need right here. Warp, Sigma, Tau, and Theta. I need to level up the Viking a bit more. Rank 5 to buy. Wrong button. Milestones. Viking. Huh. think if I do a bunch of missions, welcome back. I think if I do some missions here, I got a little sidetracked here. I was gonna start running to the middle, but I think I'm gonna go fight a few sentients. I got a bunch of sentient bounties stacked up. And it should help with my standing with the Viking. Seven, 4. It's right here. NED-669. This is my PS4 username. Okay. I got all my warp cells put together, so my title is no longer valid, but the journey to the center is definitely a quick description of what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna go fight sentients. Where do I want to fight? Do it at the base one. Okay. Yeah, that's another way. This is true. Gotta just go out to my space station then. Oh, I think I just got your friend request. I shall accept. I accept pretty much anybody's friend requests at this point, as long as they're not too annoying or whatever. They should remain on my friends list and not get blocked. You know what I mean? Like it's a pretty low percentage of people that have been that much of a nuisance, but just a random breakdown as I accept your request. Yeah, no problem. I don't mind joining or accepting friends with that, you know, being part of the community. Definitely, I like what the No Man's Sky's got going on here. It's a pretty cool game. I like this whole exploration and some space battles and stuff mixed in. I need to go back to space. I think that's what I should do, and just go, like you're saying, buy some daggers and effigies, and unless I can go to yeah, I'll go back to space so I don't have to pay for takeoff. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of daggers and effigies. Then it's time to gift some stuff to these Viking, so I can get my standing up. Yeah, I'm definitely down to play with some people at some point. I don't know anybody on my friends list that's actually playing the game, so I'm definitely interested in seeing what the multiplayer is all about, because I haven't actually tried it with anybody other than the randoms that I've seen passing through, and I haven't had a chance, you know, like test stuff with them, sort of thing, like where see what's going on, sort of thing. Yeah, you have a normal save that's geared up and pretty well set up, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely my the saved file that I would actually be using for that sort of activities. I would not be using permadeath difficulty for public messing around sort of thing. I got a normal save file with pretty well set up on everything. I've got a bunch of ships and everything's all maxed out S-class and geared up. What am I here for again? Right, I want to buy some daggers and effigies. Yeah, that's no worry. I've got a normal save file, and I got normal. Actually, I got normal, creative, and a permadeath. Like I got one of each type of difficulty. But my creative file is like 3 minutes old, for example, whatnot, and then like my normal save file's got like 300 hours. So there's a bit of variation between the save files. My normal save file has kept me busy for a while. I've just recently got into this one. Oh, I got bones that I didn't even get rid of here. Whoops. I'm gonna sell those. Oh, I need to scan for a trading post, I think. What I should do as well. Whoops. I did it again. There. That's what I came to that ship for the first time. I'm gonna just take these with me because I'll eventually end up somewhere where I can sell them. And hopefully the space pirates don't go messing around. This ship was definitely an impulse buy. They come flying in the hangar door. I had just gotten like 20 million together. I had like 22 million units together, and they come flying in this S-class ship. It's like, I guess I'll take it. It's actually got better warp range than my freighter right now. But my freighter's more fuel efficient, so I'll be using that. No! I messed up on the jump. I went to the wrong side anyways, it's okay. How do you use freighters? You go up into the freighter controls. I can show you in just a second here. I'm gonna give away a bunch of daggers and stuff, and then I'll show you how to do that. Oh, easy. Shouldn't take too long. Gesture anger. They like the anger. Yes. There we go. I guess if it keeps going up, I'm gonna keep giving them daggers. Or effigies. I wonder how many times I gotta do this. Viking. 4. Okay, I think I gotta do this 4 more times to get my next level. That is a very good question. I grow my channel very, very slowly. It's taken me years to get this many followers. But I in the beginning, I wasn't, like, my channel wasn't built for the sake of actually streaming and stuff. It was just built for the sake of my own personal use. So the first, like, 6 years of my channel were just for actually watching YouTube. How do I grow a channel? The most subs I've gotten is from actually going into other channels and talking with people. Yeah, it's definitely a long time. I made my profile back when I was in high school and stuff, and now I've been graduated for going on almost 10 years now, so it's been like four or so years of kind of messing around, but it's a slow going process. I'm not growing very fast on my profile by any means. I switched up my games and stuff over the years. It's been kind of I don't know if that's part of the problem or what. I don't know. It's been slow going. I'm hoping to be able to stick with one game and not have to switch around too much, though. It's kind of my preference, because I like being comfortable with my buttons. Okay, I'm out of effigies. May as well ask for directions while I'm here, I guess. Leave. Oops. Talked to the same guy twice. Effigies. I'm out of effigies. Who wants a dagger? There we go. Found a dagger guy. Liquidator. Whoops. Again, the wrong button. Adjutant. Okay, cool. Anyway, see you later. If I'm not sure if you're saying, like, if you're heading out or... Oh, shoot. Rank 5. 6? Why did it not show until now? Well, that's good to know. I really appreciate that tip, and sorry for not answering your question. That's unfortunate. You were answering my question essentially there. It's kind of backwards, I guess. I'm supposed to be here to help you. I appreciate that, though, James. I don't know if you're here anymore. I assume that that's what you're saying now. Considering the number's gone, you're probably drifted on. May as well use up all these daggers. This is gonna be one happy Viking. Okay, I'm out of daggers. Trading post. Good to know. Okay, very cool. How high of a level am I now? It's not changing. Oh, there it goes. So close. Very good. Oh, nice. I just need to get the nanites together. Sweet! Thank you, James. Okay. So 400 and 800. I should go get those metals together. I need to pick up some of those higher quality metals. Whoops, wrong one. Freighter. Cadmium oxygen filter, antimatter housings. Okay. Yes, yes, come on, speak faster. Blueprint. Sodium diode. I think it's like 15 things total. Salt refractor. It's 6, 5, it's 11, and I think it's 4. Yeah, it's 15. 15 antimatter housings. I need ferrite dust. Right. Salt refractor. Yeah, actually I've got my warp cells together. I just finished mashing together a bunch of those. I'm actually in the process now of trying to build my freighter upgrades. So I need to go get myself some cadmium, some oxygen filter, and antimatter housings and stuff, and then that'll extend my hyperdrive range 200 light years. And then there's from there I'll be warping as much as I can to discover stuff, and then I want to finish unlocking right in here. I want to get the freighter warp reactor Tau and freighter warp reactor Theta. Those will really put my range up. That's another 300 light years, another 800 more. So what I'm trying to do now, yeah, is get those different recipe materials. Not sure what you mean with your last comment, but to help your dialect with those dudes. I just finished doing a bunch of leveling with them, actually, just not that long ago. I just turned over a bunch of daggers and effigies to them that I had purchased. What do I need to do now? I need to find that salt refractor, antimatter housings, sodium diode. Oxygen filter, that's the other thing I need. Okay. Craft, I need 15. I don't have enough oxygen, of course. I gotta check some over here anyways. Right? Yeah, that's true. I'm not that worried about that now. I'm on this profile. I'm set up. I got my standing high enough with this race to be able to buy the parts that I needed at the Viking stations. So I'm gonna be scrambling to get my freighter up and running into the max potential, and then I'm gonna be straight up sprinting to the finish sort of thing here. I got 100 warp cells built and stuff, so I'm really excited about getting to the middle now. What I need to do is grab these couple odd pieces here, and then I gotta warp to some of the rare systems like the red, the green, and the blue. I gotta go there and pick up some materials to build my warp upgrades, and while I'm there, discover some stuff. Do I got chromatic metal? I think I'm gonna need chromatic metal for the first one. Let's put it on my starship. These 500. Oxygen. Starship. I'm gonna buy all of this. Sort of. I ended up falling asleep much sooner than I was expecting last night, which is kind of why I was on streaming so early this morning. I was like, well, I'm up. I may as well be productive. Okay. $15 of those. Did they have the stuff I needed? I don't think they did. Sodium ion battery processors, metal plating, no. Well, that was part of the winding down process for me. That's why I kicked over onto Netflix. Ended up having some dinner and stuff, and then I maybe lasted like an hour after that. It was all I managed before I had to sleep. It was a good day. I slept pretty good though. I woke up way earlier than I was expecting to because of it. I woke up like when I was just starting to wake up, like I was like planning out my day there, like kind of like, okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and this on the game and stuff. And it's like, oh, and I woke up like my mind just turning because I'm pretty excited about getting to the center on this. I've been making a lot of progress. I found out that this is like I got 43 million units. I have way too much. I did not need anywhere near that much money. That was a big miscalculation on my part, but that allows me some fun later down the road if I see something that I want to buy. Yeah, it'll be nice to be over-prepared than under-prepared. D-class. Okay. Does this station have the parts I need? Salt refactor, I need that. Okay. Well, that's one. I need like an oxygen filter and sodium diode. At this point, I'm not really worried about any of the other missions and stuff. My main focus is just going to be to get to the middle on this file. I think I should switch my stream though here. I kind of want to switch up the naming here shortly because it's no longer accurate. I'm no longer producing fuel. I'm preparing my warp drive. But screw it, we'll just keep going. Press on. Okay, I think I might have a better luck if I could find out what's it called again, like a minor settlement. There's like a merchant inside the minor settlement that has a lot better stuff. It's kind of limited how many they actually carry, but I think they actually have what I'm looking for. Is this system even wealthy? Iraq declining. Oh, well, that's a big part of the problem right there. That's true. That's absolutely true. It's not my focus of this series. Like I'm chasing this for the trophy. Like my main focus is to get one of the 2 trophies that I'm missing right now. That's what the whole series has been devoted towards the one trophy. That's why I've been trying to get my upgrades to certain way and stuff like that. Like it's all part of my bigger plan here. Straight up just sprint to the middle at this point. I won't be stopping for side quests at all at this point. Really, I'm going to be gearing up to just run to the middle. I might might get in a little bit of combat here, because I know I got a bunch of bounties that have sentient battles. I got at least 10 sentient battle bounties that should help get me a bunch of nanites together. Excuse me, to help pay for upgrades. Okay, I'll leave those there for now. How many nanites do I got? 495. I can buy my second one as well. It just means I need like 800 more nanites. Whoa. I would describe this very much as a mini-series. This is not going to be a long-running series of PermaDeath, that's for sure, because I personally do not enjoy PermaDeath. Like, this is how do I describe this? It was sort of like a promise to myself that I would do a PermaDeath file strictly for YouTube, where I would record everything. That's what this has been. Because I know my regular file where I was like doing this series where I was chasing alien weaponry and stuff like that. That's a save file where I have I got like almost 300 hours on it, but the amount of time that it's actually captured with that file is pretty limited compared to the amount of time played on it. So this one here is like every second of game time on this save file has been captured. Yeah, YouTube, right? YouTube, that's where I know to move at my pace and stuff like that. So I definitely know to listen to my body and stuff, and I'm doing what I can and learning, and you know what I mean, like it's the whole YouTube experience. Okay, I need to go somewhere else, somewhere wealthy. Where's a wealthy place? Gen suit. If I can travel to Gen suit, I need to go get some metal from there. I can. I'm kind of thinking my next file or next series is going to be somewhat of a creative oriented series where I get caught up doing a bunch of building. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Was my thoughts anyways. Nothing's really planned out as of yet, but that was a random thought at this time of what I would do next. A full capture on the normal, that's an interesting thought. A full reset on normal mode. I'm definitely interested in doing another full start though, that's for sure, because of the sake of trying to improve on my system of getting things going here. Can I actually? Looks like I can grab that back there. I thought. Nope. They won't let you behind the desk. Okay. I need to check this market. Good to know. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good thought right there to start after the update. Fresh new file. Sodium diode. I need one of these. It's very good. Yeah, a creative save until the update. That'd be interesting. I really just, the reason why I want to work on my creative save for a bit is so I can kind of refine my building style. Because I've got a few locations on my normal save that I really like that I want to build buildings that are like YouTube worthy builds. That's the way I would describe that, as far as stuff that I would like to do. I want to build stuff that's, you sit there and you go like, holy smokes, you did what with that? I got a couple ideas that I've got up my sleeve that I'm going to be kind of quiet about as far as creative stuff for now, but yeah. Definitely would like to mess around with creative, because the sake of I've only played like 3 minutes on my creative file, but I was like, what? I can't die? What do you mean? I can't die? I got all the access to everything right off the bat. Like, it was just like mind-blowing that you could just access so many good materials right away. Like the save pads and stuff like that, different recipes that you have to work to unlock are just right there. It's an interesting idea. I'm definitely interested in doing some collab stuff, or like streaming with viewers sort of thing and stuff like that. That's definitely something I'm interested in doing, and working with other players and stuff for sure. To what extent, I don't know at this time, but I'm definitely interested, if that makes sense. I don't want to overcommit to something at this time, but I'm interested. It's definitely a thought that's come up, to see different like multiplayer stuff where you can have like different, like you can actually see all sides of what's being done, where you can see from each person's perspective, which is kind of cool. Minecrafter. The building, yeah. See, I like Minecraft and building stuff as well. Like when I got Minecraft, I didn't even know that there was actually like a story mode in it for the longest time. Like, I had purchased it just to build stuff. That's the only reason why I put money into that game, was just so I could go around building stuff. And I didn't realize that this game actually had a completely creative aspect to it, which is kind of awesome. All right, I need to keep moving here, so to just quit talking. I can talk and walk, hopefully, here, right? I need to find an oxygen filter. And then I need to go do some mining for some of those rare metals, like indium, cadmium, and shoot, there's one more word. Indium, cadmium, emerald. Cool English in there. I'm just seeing that now. Just gonna turned off to the side here on my whole table beside me, poking at stuff. Come on, oxygen filter. I appreciate you stopping by. Get yourself some rest. Feel better, sort of thing, for sure. I'm going to be working on getting to the middle here. gonna probably reset stream here right shortly and retitle it so it's a little more appropriately named. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming most of the afternoon here unless something comes up where I got company or something. I should be good to stream. It'll be pretty much a sprint to the center at this point once I get my upgrades on. Will be a lot of warping, so I'll definitely appreciate having people stop by to keep me entertained as I fight to the middle here. After 2 hours, I should be streaming. I don't have a limit on my time to stream right now unless something comes up, sort of thing. I'm good to go this afternoon. I got all my stuff done for the day, I think. But yeah. Salt refractor. Why is this being so... No, oxygen filter. Oh, my time right now. It's a little after... It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. My bad, I misunderstood you there, sorry. It is like 12:50-ish, 10 to 1. At stream at 3. There's a good chance I'll be streaming. There's a pretty good chance I'll still be on there. The title will probably have changed by then, but I likely will be streaming still then. And like I said, unless something comes up. Oxygen filter. Sweet. I appreciate your views and stuff and whatnot. You have a good one. I'll see you when I see you. Safe travels. If you are back out journeying through No Man's Sky. Okay, I need to go get those metals now. Sell these bones. Sell these bones and ready to set and rename. I'll be back right away. Gonna rename. Oops, wrong button. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.